Where are the lost interviews of iconic cricket legends? Imagine sitting down with cricket legends and hearing their stories firsthand. Now, think about how many of those conversations might be hidden away or lost forever. Many of these interviews are not easy to find today. They are scattered across old television archives, private collections, and sometimes even in forgotten media outlets. Back in the days before digital recording was common, interviews were often recorded on tapes like VHS or Betamax. Over time, these tapes can become damaged or degrade, making the recordings impossible to access. Some interviews were only broadcast locally or regionally, so they never made it into national archives or online collections. This means many stories of legendary cricketers like Sir Donald Bradman or Sachin Tendulkar are missing from public view. Legal issues also play a part. Sometimes the rights to old interviews are unclear or owned by different companies, which makes re-releasing or sharing them difficult. As cricket coverage moved from radio and television to online platforms, older recordings were not always transferred or cataloged properly. This led to many interviews becoming lost or forgotten. However, some rare interviews do resurface. Dedicated cricket historians and archivists work hard to find, restore, and preserve these precious pieces of cricket history. They often discover old footage in private collections or through old broadcast tapes. Some of these interviews are then shared on YouTube channels or cricket websites, giving fans a glimpse into the past. For example, interviews with players like Shane Warne or Brad hadn't have been recovered and shared, but many others from earlier decades remain as elusive. Sometimes, families of former players or private collectors hold onto these recordings and share them with researchers or media outlets. These efforts are ongoing because preserving these interviews keeps the stories of cricket's greatest legends alive. They are part of the sport's rich history and help fans understand how the game and its players have evolved over time. In the world of player profiles and biographies, these lost interviews are like missing chapters. They contain first-hand accounts of matches, training, and personal experiences that add depth to the stories we read. Cricket organizations and broadcasters are encouraged to digitize old footage and properly archive it for future generations. Fans and researchers can also help by reporting or sharing any rare interviews they come across. Every recovered interview adds a new piece to the puzzle of cricket's history, ensuring that the voices of legendary cricketers are never truly lost.